Like Aubameyang and Cavani, players who've scored goals under him. He said, "This is what I want from him." He's made it as clear as possible. He's obviously gone away, done his homework, and seems to be paying the benefits of that now.
What about an England call-up for him then? He hasn't played since March 2022. Gareth Southgate was in the crowd today. He didn't do his chances any harm today.
He couldn't have done much more at all. I thought he was magnificent today. I'm talking from a defender's point of view. You asked me who you pick out of the three of them. Isak, Callum Wilson or him. I said he would give you a hard day's work. He'd make you have to be an honest pro when you play against him, because you ask you all the questions a defender doesn't want. Are you willing to run into areas that you're not comfortable out wide? Are you willing to have to match him physically? He's always on the move. He's brave. He takes the ball at all times. Isn't scared to make mistakes, and he's got a humility about the way he plays as well. I think he's a fabulous player. And I think, again, I mentioned his journey before, coming from the lower leagues, non-league, through the ranks, up into this position now. You sense that he feels like there's a privilege to be playing at this level, and that he's not going to let it slip through his grasp. He works hard. I've been fortunate enough to speak to him quite a few times, and he's a really diligent, meticulous young man who's always striving to improve.
Yeah, there's not many players who've got double figures for 3 seasons in a row. Salah, Kane, he's in that.
Hello. Welcome back. Welcome to Chelsea Watch Along. Welcome to Chelsea Watch Along with Brighton, Chelsea versus Brighton. The lineup have been. Let us look at the lineup first. There is, according to all the mail. My selection lineup just rhyme with Frank Lampard because I already if you want to know what I pick in my selection, you can look the hello. Welcome to Chelsea Watch Along, Chelsea versus Brighton. Let us look at the lineup. Frank Lampard picked formation of 4-3-3, but I think it will change when the match started. Only difference between me and Frank Lampard, if you want to know my prediction selection, the lineup, you can watch my video, the video I upload in the morning. You will see all my selection. Just a two difference of player I have with Frank Lampard. I replace the keeper with Eduardo Mendy, but Frank Lampard go with Aris Abalaga, and I moved the top nine with Aubameyang, but Frank Lampard go with Pulisic. Let us look at Chelsea lineup. Aris Abalaga for the goal, Shalaba, Ben Chilwell, uh, Enzo Fernandez, Wesley Fafana, Badashi, Gallagher, Zakaria, Sterling, Pulisic, and Modric are the starting 11 of Chelsea. We have in the substitution, we have Cocorella, Ziyech, Matt, Mendy, Regins, Joao Philip, Aspilicueta, Aubameyang, and Kovacic. Brighton go with a formation of 4-2-3-1. De Zerbi is not in the lineup because of the red card he have in a match against Tottenham. So their starting lineup are Sanchez, Vetman, uh, Espignon, Cachedo, Dunk, Webster, Marsh, Gross, Ferguson, McAllister, Mitoma. They have it starting lineup. Who do you think will win the match? Because we need this match very much. We need this match if we must pick a momentum await Real Madrid for the midweek Champions League, because we need to win this match because we have problem of scoring. That is our main problem Chelsea have. I hope Chelsea will win this match. I think my prediction will be, if I want to predict, Chelsea will win this match 2-0, I think. We have not scored goal for 4 matches, but let us keep faith together because I know we need to win this match. So I believe Chelsea will win this match. So that we can keep our momentum on for the match. for the Champions League midweek. So let us the fans welcome Lampard with open hand. What a noise! I think. Who do you think who will score the first goal for Chelsea? Who do you think will score the first goal for Chelsea? I think. Let me say. I think Modric will score today because he need to have his first goal for Chelsea. He can with that a lot of money Chelsea waste to sign. He need to have his goal to score his first goal today for Chelsea. He need that because if to have his confidence back, because I know he's a good player, but a lack of confidence is the main problem of Modric now. So let us see. Let us see what is going on. Who will win? Who will win the match? Let, let, let us see. Chelsea 4-3-3. One problem I see is this: why Lampard did not stick to one formation against Madrid? Play a 3-4-3. Now he playing 4-3-3. He should stick to one information. Switching information one to one. That is the problem Graham Potter have then, because it will be very difficult for the player to keep to understand the information, because there is no time for him to work on the training ground to impart all the idea and information. So he needs to keep one information. If you want to decided to go for 4-3-3, let it go for 4-3-3. But if you want to go for 3-4-3, but I think it's 3-4-3, because we have three central defender in the game. So I think it will go for 3-4-3, because we have Chalobah, Badashi, and Wesley Fofana. So we have three central defenders. So I think it will go 4-3-3. Who do you think will score the first goal? Who will score the first goal? Leave your comment. So we have a lot. How can other Chalobah need to work hard, because Mitoma is one of the first winger in the Premier League, very good in dribbling. And Chalobah need to work hard to keep it quiet, because if Mitoma come into the game, it will be a very difficult thing for Chelsea. So Chelsea need to keep Chalobah need to keep Mitoma quiet. So the match is about to start. What a lively atmosphere. So go on, Chelsea. Let us see what will happen in the match. I think Chelsea will win the match. So match have started. So let us see a kick off now. No. Fine play, fine marking. Modric. Brighton have started the first minute. Brighton are pressing Chelsea so hard. Chelsea need to calm down. the player need to calm down so that we can contain them, because Brighton is in good form. They are in their best form of their life. So it showed that Chelsea need to settle down. Excuse me. Chelsea need to step down and realize that they should not make any silly mistake at the edge of the 18. So let us see what will happen, because we need to play very well. Like if you see the team, I think in most among the team in form of their life is Aston Villa. If you watch the early match, Aston Villa against Newcastle, you will know that Aston Villa is form. Who beat Newcastle? Newcastle is one of the best, have the one of the best defense in the Premier League, if they are not the best. Lose 3-0 to Aston Villa today. So we need to be very, very careful if we want to achieve any point from this match, because Aston Villa and Brighton are in good form. Fine pressing for Modric. Fine pressing. So wow. This is the problem. I said they need to help Chalobah out, not Matoma will finish Chalobah. They need to help Chalobah out. Chelsea are very lucky now, very, very lucky. Fine play, Badashi. Fine play, Modric. Hey, yellow card. That is yellow card. Yellow card, fine. Sir, very fine. Joe Vetman. Fine play, Modric. Fine play, Modric. Fine play, Modric. Show have a good look and watch on. I hope you will bring a good one. Oh, no. Fine free kick. Fine play, Enzo. Fine play. Fine play, Enzo. Do you know why Enzo playing all the game? Enzo, he play very well, because if you see what he playing, he play everything very well. He's a type of player who win far, control the ball. because all the match Chelsea play is the one who have the all the most touch and accurate pass in all the game. But Chelsea need to play more now because Brighton have 55% of the fine play. Madrid. No, that is why I need Aubameyang in the game. If Aubameyang is there, that one we can have that. But if Aubameyang is there, oh, I don't know why he doesn't pick him. That is fine play. Oh no. Oh, fine play, Modric. Fine play. I hope Modric will get his goal to this to keep his confidence because he started the game very brightly. Fine play. Fine pass from Modric. Pulisic release ball. That is why I don't like Pulisic so much. He cannot mark. He cannot release ball. Hey, Meto. Hey, hey. We have a great. We have luck. No, 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 no. We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue. They need to help Shalaba. No, Metoma want to finish Shalaba. No, no, wait. Brighton hit the post. Chelsea need to work hard. Chelsea need to work hard. This is not the type of game I need for Chelsea because we have luck. Not so Brighton will be ahead.
Out wide to Webster. Solly March. He's been outstanding all season. Danny Shield steps in. And yet again, Chelsea Daly.
Just look at these two teams at the start of this game, Tony. It really does tell a story of where both teams are at the moment. Brighton, totally superior in his opening 10 minutes.
Ferguson again. Michelle once more to tidy up. Chilwell immediately put under pressure by Solly March. Mudryk, who can't get away from that. Once more to tidy up. Chilwell immediately put under pressure by Solly March. Mudryk, who can't get away from Veltman this time. McAllister. Estupina. Caicedo. Gallagher.
chance to get the free kick, or did they? No, it's a good decision from the referee. I think he thought long and hard, but Casado got a little piece of the ball, came from the blind side and just towed the ball before he made contact. It's a good decision, I thought. Solly March. Galtman. The worst season the 18-year-old has had. Well, he's got that reputation as a bit of a burly number 9, but what he does have is real quality. We saw it last weekend, his goal. And this one here, he just curls it the other side. But I love the way he drops off the centre-backs to receive the ball. He just creates that yard to allow him to get that shot off, and it was a great effort. Fingertips from Kepa Arrizabalaga denying Evan Ferguson.
Yeah, go Chelsea have scored. Gallagher has scored for Chelsea. What a game.
Well, it's repetition,
Go
consistency.
Chelsea 1, Brighton 0. Because we need this match. We need it. We need it to keep our momentum on.
It's very difficult to really know where you stand in this club. And I think that is
What a goal
in these type of
from
performances against a team that is the complete opposite. Beltman. Ferguson. He's the first to hold his hand up to apologise to his teammates. Space was there again though, wasn't it? Frank Lampard just having a chat there and identifying the fact that it's too easy for Ferguson to just pull off there and get that ball. Big holes in front of the Chelsea back four. Is it the right appointment at the right time for Chelsea? Gives the ball the opportunity to take stock and have a look and see what's available at the end of the season? Maybe. I mean, I'm not too sure what the right appointment is, to be honest. I think it's certainly to the end of the season, and then there's a lot to do, isn't there? Players in, players out. Mudryk, one of the big January signings. Gallagher. Sanchez been, and despite all Brighton's possession, it's Chelsea make the breakthrough. The driving run of Mikaelu Mudryk setting up the chance for Conor Gallagher. And a deflection on Lewis Dunn, taking it beyond the reach of Robert Sanchez. Advantage to the Blues in West London. Well, it must be incredibly frustrating for Brighton and Roberto De Zerbi to see his team go behind. I mean, they've been so dominant in this game. It's a good driving run from Mudryk. Early shot from Gallagher, which, you know, I have to credit that, is positive. Chelsea haven't been that in front of the goal in recent games, but the deflection's so cruel. Whether or not Robert Sanchez is in a position where he can just adjust his feet a little bit quicker and shuffle himself across the goal earlier, he just doesn't manage to get there. It's painful how the ball just bounces over the net, but possibly Sanchez reacting just a little bit quicker is the only way that can stop that going in. Chelsea won, Brighton home Albion 0 after 3 games in the Premier League without a goal and 90 minutes in the Champions League in midweek. Chelsea in front. Maybe that's the lucky break that they needed. Mitoma, easily away from Jalaba. Should have worked by Wesley Fofana. That's top defending that from Fofana. Stood up brilliantly. He's in big trouble there. Mitoma had a headroom, built up a head of steam, and he just stood, kept his eye on the ball. Brilliant piece of defending. Decided that it is Conor Gallagher's goal and not an own goal. Solly March. towards Gross. Shield doing well under pressure, but he needed the assistance of Wesley Fofana. McAllister again. Little flick around the corner from midfield just into the space. Lovely. He's got great awareness, hasn't he? Knows where the centre forward is and just wants to spin it round the corner, one touch all the time. Mitama taking on Chalobah again. Didn't quite get past him. It's gone out for a corner. Well, he's got a big job on his hands already. We've seen in this game how devastating Mitoma can be. And as a centre-back at right-back, it's never easy. Trevor Chalobah not having massive amounts of football at the moment. And I think that those 1v1 situations, getting your distances right is going to be key. And at the moment, he's a little bit off Mitoma. He's giving him a little bit too much space and respect and maybe needs to get a little bit tighter. Ferguson keeping Aretha Balaga company inside the 6-yard area, joined by Veldman. Driven in by Gross. He's gone out for another corner. Like Lewis Dunk was on track to head that, and he's complaining about a tug and a shirt pull from Enzo Fernandez. He just grabbed hold of his shirt as he runs there, look, off the back of Dunk, and instead of jumping to head that one, he goes down Lewis Dunk. It's a bit of an interference there, but I'm not sure there's enough for a penalty. Has been cleared by VAR. Chris Kavanagh is the VAR. I think if he continues to hit that dunk, he probably gets on the end of it. Caught away by Aretha Balaga. Much for him and Brighton to look forward to the possibility of a place in Europe for next season, albeit via the Premier League or they were together at Shakhtar Donetsk in Ukraine. Fantastic pace, fantastic acceleration, and showing it as well when helping Chelsea to go in front. Gross. Veldman. Stupinian. Painful one for McAllister. Mitoma. Looking to torment once more. Stupinian with a cross. Pressing by Ferguson. Simply desire to want to get the ball back for Brighton. It's great to see, isn't it, from a centre forward. He's got that about him, Evan Ferguson, real down-to-earth player. Almost like a little bit of a, I use the word old school, but a number 9 that can lead the line. He's going to work hard, but I mentioned earlier he's got brilliant technique as well. It's a real find for Brighton. Stupinian managed to get the shot away. And Brighton claiming a handball. It's Pulisic who tracked the run of Stupinian. He's adamant, isn't he, Estepinian? There's the offence, just the hand of Pulisic hits the ball, but it's in a pretty natural position, just trying to hold Estepinian off, but so high up the left back.
Brilliantly done by Solly March. And some outstanding contributions for Brighton this season. Solly March particularly, given the number of goals that he scored, more so the number of assists that he's been able to provide, possibly his best ever season for the club.
It's his best season by a mile, in my opinion. He was a player who was a young player when I was there, and was always searching for a little bit more from him. You saw the talent that he had, but he couldn't quite put it on the pitch all the time. Confidence, and I think De Zerbi's really given him that. He's given him a lot of confidence. He's playing him in the same position every week, and he's just been flying for Brighton. It's been a massive plus point of their season, and really good to see.
One of the three who started every Premier League game, with Pascal Gross and Lewis Dunk. The continuity and familiarity that Brighton have to what Chelsea have been going through. Admittedly, they're playing in Europe as well, but over 100 changes this season. Doesn't matter who's in charge. Two Ecuadorians, Caicedo and Estepinian, putting the pressure on Wesley Fofana.
He started the game well. He's been very solid, made a couple of really telling interceptions and tackles. We're going to rely heavily on him this afternoon to get a positive result here. I mean, it's been a positive start in terms of the scoreline. I'm not too sure you can say that about performance.
Ludwig. Gallagher. Then again by Chalobah. Pulisic. Mike Sterling has been on the periphery so far. Chalobah. Pulisic. Enzo Fernandez. Got back by Pulisic. Sterling. Pulisic again. And still he goes on.
Was a lovely little lift from him wide on the touchline. I feel like Estepinian's going to win this ball, but he just chips it over him brilliantly. Lovely touch, and then just miscues the cross into the box. But again, for Chelsea, there's no real presence in there. There's a couple of players arriving in that 6-yard box area, but not really got that out-and-out centre forward on the pitch.
Right support. Saying hello to Mark Cucurella. The Chelsea substitutes. Warming up just in front of the away support. Chided by the Brighton followers. Big money signing. First of many big money signings to Chelsea. Gross. Matoma continuing his battle with Chalobah. Solly March.
Surgical from Brighton here. Wide to Matoma. Continued run, lovely weight of pass from him. Solly March inside, and you can totally understand why he hits this one with his left foot inside. High on confidence. Just tries to pick out the top corner, but super slick passing from Brighton.
Mitoma. It's gone beyond for Fafana. It's brilliant from Mitoma. It's an excellent stop by Kepa Balaga to keep him out. But what a run by Mitoma. Another big chance for Brighton.
I don't know about you, Tony, but he sent me for a cup of tea here as well. What a run. Brilliant piece of play. Drops the shoulder inside Fernandez. Sends Fafana. Drops one on Badiashile. And that's a decent hand from Kepa. The only thing lacking from Mitoma was real precision on that finish and power maybe to see it over the line. But what a taster of the type of dribbling this fella can produce is absolutely devastating. I mean, how are Brighton losing this game? So one-sided in terms of quality and having the ball and a man of efforts on goal.
It's a problem for Joel Veltman. Kepa bringing experience and authority to Chelsea's back line.
It looks like he's struggling, doesn't he? Joel Veltman, not sure if he's going to continue.
Thiso is going to come on in place of Joel Veltman. This is a change that Brighton didn't want to make, just 28 minutes played.
I mean, I think he's going to drop from looking at it. Pascal Gross into that right back position. He's so versatile, Pascal Gross, and then drop McAllister into Gross's position alongside Casado and leave Enciso as a number 10. You know, a lot of changes there for Brighton. Not ideal at all for De Zerbi. It's never nice when you've got to change that many positions when one player goes off.
There is Gross. Ferguson. Mitoma. And again, the shot is dragged wide.
I mean, you just get the feeling that Brighton aren't going to make this possession and opportunities count in this game. It's another great piece of play, lovely passing. The amount of runners they have off the ball. Mitoma just gets his head up there. I think that's a cross, just tries to feed it into that 6-yard box area, hoping that somebody's going to get a toe on the end of it. He must be delighted with the way his team started this game, but the flip side of that, really disappointed that they're 1-0 down.
Lamptey might have normally been expected to fill the gap occupied by Joel Veltman before he went off injured, but Lamptey, one of those on the injured list at the moment, due back anytime soon.
It's probably the one position that they don't have a real out-and-out right-back replacement on the bench, which is why there's been 3 changes to allow one player to come on the pitch.
And Chelsea have a problem. Conor Gallagher is down on the halfway line. Boots off. March. McAllister. Another shot wide. So many opportunities for Brighton in the first half.
Yeah, not enough on target though for what they would like. He tries to go in the near post here, shuffles onto his right foot, and he just sees that little opening, but it's well wide. It's never really on because Badiashile is in the line of fire there as he tries to bend it round the outside of him.
Call for Robert Sanchez because Jason Steele is on the injured list. A watching brief for the goalkeeper who has been first choice in recent weeks. It's a long time for his chance in the Premier League too, Jason Steele. Turner down. Gallagher. Also anticipating the challenge.
I think Ben Chilwell is not too sure what he does wrong there, competing for that ball. He's not happy with the referee's decision. It's good in the air. Chilwell really does attack it quite aggressively. Estepinan's back up on his feet there, took a bit of a bump in the hip, and he's back up and is okay.
Brighton dominating the possession, close to 70%. 8 attempts, 3 on target, and here they come again. Bitoma, not quite around Chalobah this time. You have to get that challenge right.
Well, he's lucky the ball just held up, because I don't think he had any clue where Mitoma was. It just held up long enough for Trevor Chalobah to get back in on his first touch, but that switch of play is on all day, out wide. It's 70% possession, Tony, away from home. At a ground like Stamford Bridge, it just shows you where Brighton are at in terms of how they're playing. The control they have of matches, absolutely superb at the moment.
Ferguson. It's Ferguson! It's a magnificent save by Kepa Arrizabalaga. Again, he has come to Chelsea's rescue, and at some cost for attacker and goalkeeper.
Well, it's just total applause all round here. That little drop of the shoulder there to let the ball roll, the layoff, the cross into the box, the desire to get in there and win the ball. What a save, close range from Kepa as well. Super piece of football from both sides, and I think Ferguson's really hurt himself here. Looks like he just catches his arm as he heads that there. I'm not sure if it's when he lands or on the contact, but he's not one of those players to reach out like that if he's not badly hurt. Perhaps it's his leg that he's hurt. Looks like his left leg's being treated, Ferguson.
Possibly his left ankle. You're right though, Matt. It did appear as though his arm, his flailing arm, was what hit the ground first.
Yeah. I mean, I just love the piece of play. His commitment, isn't it? The desire to get in that box, and he just catches him there with that tackle. I think his foot's planted in the ground. And I think it was Zakari, wasn't it, with the challenge. And his ankle's just caught in the ground there, Ferguson. And he looks like he's really struggling. What a shame. He's been brilliant so far in the game.
Goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga is back on his feet. I think he was winded as he came back down to ground.
I mean, they've got Danny Welbeck, haven't they, there? Just warming up. I mean, if you're going to have a replacement come on, the real experience and quality that Welbeck has, so it's not too bad in that sense. But Evan Ferguson, for a young player, I cannot tell you how impressed I've been with him. It's a real shame to see him go off if he has to.
Every care being taken. Danny Welbeck, who got Brighton's equaliser goal in second half stoppage time at Stamford Bridge last season. And he was in from the start at Tottenham last weekend. Evan Ferguson coming on as a second half substitute. Brighton might be prepared to give him a little bit more time.
Yeah, maybe they will, but just his reaction and the pain he was in, I'm not too sure if he's going to get much out of it. It's good to see him up on his feet and walking. Those injuries can be quite nasty. So it's good to see him walking around the pitch, but doesn't look like he can put his full weight through that left ankle.
Solly March for the corner kick. Easily dealt with by Chilwell. Danny Welbeck is getting ready to come on. March. Pulisic. Mitoma. McAllister. Gallo taken into a cul-de-sac. Some wonderful footwork from the skipper today. Up forward by Dunk. Far too close to Aretha Balaga.
It just shows you the confidence Brighton have, though, when your centre-back's looking to find the left-back with a forward pass over the top of the back four. That is how high Estepinian is sometimes with those runs forward. And he comes inside as well. He doesn't just run on the overlap. He likes to run inside the pitch.
Wesley Fofana. And Chalobah has been left in a heap, which has exposed a gap that Brighton will look to exploit. One back by Gala. Sterling. It's Fofana. Sterling. That was promising for Chelsea. Raheem Sterling, another who's finding his feet again after injury for Chelsea. Now Brighton can make that change with Ferguson going off. 2 first-half substitutions because of injury now. First Veltman and now Ferguson.
Yeah, he never looked like he was going to come back on for me, Evan Ferguson. The moment I saw his reaction on the ground, you know, he's felt something significant. Danny Welbeck coming on just to fill that role.
Disa. Mitoma. And Thisco again. Estupinian. Webster. Ambrose. It's difficult for Frank Lampard to try and work out what his starting 11 would be for this game, given that Chelsea still have to believe they can rescue the quarter-final against Real Madrid 2-0 defeat in Spain on Wednesday. That is likely to be Chelsea's only route into Europe next season. They'll need to go on and win the Champions League. So Kai Havertz has a slight injury, so no involvement for him. Or Thiago Silva is just back from injury and who started in the Bernabeu this week. N'Golo Kanté, another one who's been nursed through to ensure that he's available for Tuesday.
mean, I can understand the fact it's a big game Tuesday, but for me, for Chelsea, it's just game by game. Get your best team out there, win the match, move on to the next one, and they're very much planning for the next game all the time, which sometimes you can just take your eye off the ball.
Bitama. It's a good pick out by Sanchez. McAllister. Up done again towards Gross. It's a teasing cross, and it's an equalising goal. Danny Welbeck, just off the bench, and doing at Stamford Bridge this season what he did last season. He's got the wings equaliser.
What to say, Brighton deserve to be back in this game is an understatement. They've been totally dominant throughout. Some poor clearance from Badiashile with his left foot. Needs to do better with that. But the moment this ball goes wide, onto the left foot from Gross. And this Danny Welbeck just backpedaling into that back post area. I think Fofana just gets in the way a little bit of Chalobah. Doesn't really compete for it, Chalobah, properly, because Fofana's dropping back into that position. They almost get in each other's way, and it's just a tiny little touch from Welbeck off the post and in. Really good glancing header. Super delivery with his left foot as well from Pascal Gross. Perfect amount of contact.
Brighton level. And now pushing for a second goal before half-time. Solly March taking on Chilwell. Now Gross. It's another delightful cross. It's Camates Stupinian. This time Welbeck couldn't get the header away. Gallagher.
Casado has been all over Fernandes whenever he gets the ball. The amount of times he's just snapped into a tackle. They're having a little appreciation of each other there almost, but he is on him like a rash whenever he gets the ball.
Out to the Alex. The recruitment has been key too for Brighton, hasn't it? The likes of Caicedo and Estupinian. Not at a huge cost when you compare with the money that Chelsea have spent.
Well, the balance sheet is a positive one, isn't it? Money spent and money in for Brighton is incredible compared to Chelsea. I think they've made 115 million and maybe spent 30 odd, which is incredible for where they are in the league and the quality of players they have.
There's the owner, Tony Bloom, who is also eyeing success in Europe this season with Union, his team in Belgium. Successful template that Brighton have got, similar to the one employed in West London by Brentford too, playing the percentages game when recruiting players and looking at all the alternatives and the options that might be available. It's not an open checkbook.
Gallagher just pleading his innocence there almost with the referee. He gets his yellow card. He tries to talk himself out of this one, but it looks a little bit late. You can just see here from the replay, Casado just lets the ball off. He doesn't do much, but he just almost just stubs his toe into the back of the heel of Casado. It's a really silly foul in an area of the pitch that has no relevance at all. He picks up a yellow card for it.
Minutes minimum at the end of the first half. A couple of holds while Brighton dealt with their injured. Mitoma on his way again. Peseda. Gross. Solly March to provide the width. And now to deliver the cross. Kepa scrambling across goal. Work by Chalobah. That's been deflected wide. And out for a corner. Another good hit by McAllister.
The dominance just continues in this game, in this first half. Solly March can go either way. Drops the shimmy. Dinks it to the back post. And you think Mitoma's going to win that header. Gets up early. Onto the edge of the box. And that's a dangerous deflection off of Gallagher. Nearly loops into that far post. Mitoma's going to win that header. Gets up early. Onto the edge of the box, and that's a dangerous deflection off of Gallagher. Nearly loops into that far post.
Swung in by